Twilight over the Western Front, October 30th, 1918. 4 SPA dis from America's Hat in the Ring Squadron skimmed the lines at 2,000 feet. Behind them, a lone Spad hangs higher its pilot, Captain Eddie Rickenbacker, already an ace many times over, watching two German Fokkers slip into pounce. The flight below is bait. Rickenbacker turns deep into enemy sky, angles back, and waits. He wasn't born for the cockpit. Edward Rickenbacker grew up poor in Columbus, Ohio. No electricity, no heat. A father lost when he was 12. The night he passed I changed from a boy to a man, he'd say. He worked any job that kept food on the table, fell in love with engines, and chased speed until America knew his name. Fast Eddie, the race driver who set records on Daytona's sand and listened to motors the way a doctor listens to a heartbeat. When war came, the famous name sounded too German for a British intelligence. They tailed him as a suspected spy. Eddie just kept moving onto a troopship, into France, then behind a steering wheel as a driver for the brass. He wanted wings, not a chauffeur's cap. Billy Mitchell helped open the door. A friendly doctor shaved 2 years off his age on the form. 17 days later, with 25 hours in the air, Rickenbacker had pilot's wings and a grammar school education he'd used to outfly men with college crests on their trunks. He learned from Raoul Lufbery, the Lafayette Escadrille legend who preferred to hunt alone. Early American fighters flew cast-off Nieuport 28s that shed fabric in a dive and jammed their guns at the worst moments. On April 29th, flying cover for Captain James Hall, Rickenbacker scored his first confirmed kill. Weeks later, pulling out of a 15,000-foot dive, with the wing fabric peeling off, he wrung a crippled Nieuport back over friendly lines and lived to fight again. War took heroes as quickly as it made them. Lufbery died leaping from a burning plane without a parachute, an absence that enraged Eddie when bureaucrats insisted parachutes would make pilots too quick to jump. He kept flying anyway, and he kept leading by example. "Never did I permit any pilot in my squadron," he wrote, "to exceed the number of hours flying over the lines credited to me. None did." By September 1918, after a brutal relay of fallen aces of aces, Rickenbacker held the title himself, and on that late October afternoon, his patience paid off. He slid behind the trailing Fokker and sent 20 rounds through its heart. The fighter spiraled down, its bright red nose marking a pilot from the Richthofen circus. Climbing away from ground fire, he spotted a German observation balloon moored near St. George. He dove, stitched the Drocken from nose to tail, and it bloomed into fire. Victory number 26. 12 days later, the guns fell silent. Rickenbacker finished the war as America's ace of aces. 26 victories, most scored alone, all anchored in discipline, nerve, and an engineer's ear for what a machine could give. He would later write that the greatest gift America gave him was opportunity. He gave something back, an example. Work hard, take the risk yourself, lead from the front, and when the candle burns low, be able to say, "Thank God, I have given my best to the land that has given so much to me." This hero's story is brought to you by Legal Help for Veterans, nationwide VA disability law firm. Call today for assistance 800-693-4800.